am just in a place of gratefulness, you know, to be with these two, that they have allowed me to share my vision, and do this again. You know, the whole point is to reach back and to grab someone else. And so Vancito's story inspired me so that I had to be a part of Mia work. And so, Mr. Vancito.
Hey, I couldn't, how do I follow that up? You know, all I could say is everything you said resonates with me to the highest, because it, you know, it speaks to me. And I know that, you know, we're not alone. You know, I know that if you guys really listen, you'll hear yourself in what we're saying. It's for everybody. You know, when I started on my healing journey in 2014, I was a mere shell of myself. And I tell you, and Maisha brought this up the other day, and I learned this also from another teacher of mine named Lisa. Who are you really? Like, who are you without the alcohol? Who are you without the stressful job? Who are you without whatever? You fill in the blanks. And, you know, I found myself drowning in depression, low self-esteem, lack of confidence. You know, you name it, I had it. Disease started setting in. I mean, it was just a no-win. And I really thought that I was about to check out in my 40s. You know, I mean, my dad passed in his 40s. I just figured, you know, this was just the legacy part of it all. But I knew that I was going to break that cycle of, you know, because my grandfather passed early. My dad passed early. And I just figured that I was going to pass, you know, but I knew, like, there's something that told me that, you know, you can break the generational cycle that's occurring in your lineage. Like, you don't have to check out. You just have to go within. You got to heal some things. There's sins of the father. There's all kinds of things going on. There's all kinds of spiritual ties that we have that we're not aware of. You know, it's the things you don't see that matter the most. You know, so once I understood that, and I started taking responsibility for my own healing, okay, not the government, not the doctors. No, it's my responsibility. And healing is not just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, mental, it's psycho-spiritual. There are many different levels of healing, and it's your responsibility to heal. So that's when I started, like, fasting, detoxing, cleansing on a regular basis, breath work, you know, and mirror work, okay? Mirror work. And that's what brought me to reading the works of Louise Hay, the late great. And I just started giving courses on it. You know, I started doing book clubs, and, you know, and I would like to think, and no, not, I know that I've helped hundreds of people, you know, through this book. Not my work, but I kind of we put our own spin on it, especially this time. It's nothing, it's almost like we rewrote the book. It's almost like we rewrote it. So, you know, we would like for, you know, anyone that is present to what we're saying. And if you hear something for yourself, join us, you know, join us. Many of you have in the past. If you still got your book, dust it off, you know, or get a new one. I'm going to get a new one for this one, because this one I've used a few times. And that's another thing. I use them a few times. This is like my 4th copy, you know, so it's time for me. I'm going to order a new one just for this course. And I just want to say, you know, welcome and thank you, you know, and we'd love to have you join us, you know, in this journey. And if you see something for yourself. Maisha, take us home.
No, I thought he was going to do like a little dance for us or something. I
could, but this is PG. Okay, this is PG. Maybe once the course starts, you know, and we're in an enclosure, I might do something like that. You know, but not now. I don't want to scare anybody off. Look, you know,
Maisha, he's recorded, so you got him on. You got him.
I got him. So I'm actually looking at this on Facebook as well, even though we're recording it on Zoom. Just niche. You can message me, Vancito, or Michelle for information on how to join. So basically what this is, because let me give y'all some of the logistics of it, is this is a 4-week journey, and it is a journey, and you're going to have to be committed to it. You're going to have to be committed to it. We're starting on September 13th. We have a whole beautiful buffet splayed out for you all that will include a Facebook group. We will go live in the Facebook group. There will be prompts and questions. Michelle and Vancito are working on some additional resources for you all. There will be Zoom meetings for all of us together as a group as well. And we're going to go through these questions and we're going to dig in. We're really going to dig into this. So you need to, if you're coming, you need to show up and be committed for September 13th to October 12th. This is the journey that you're on. And this is not just about you looking in the mirror and saying things to yourself. And this is not just about, affirmations. This is really about you beginning to uncover and address the traumas in your life. Yeah. The things that are holding you back, and you can see the times in the world that we're living in, and there's a part of you that's like, I really gotta clean this shit out of me. I feel constipated emotionally. I feel constipated spiritually. This is the journey that you want to be on with the three of us as we make our descent into the winter. This is the journey that is going to help fortify you as the days get shorter and the nights get longer. And it's going to give you the peace that you need as you begin to work through this. We've all done some version of this work. What drew me personally to this was watching Vancito use this book and watching him grow and learn, and how open he has been about his journey about it. And when the masculine comes in and they are open about their journey, we can't help but tune in and start listening to that. Right. We can't help but pay attention. And then Michelle was with us last year, who can probably tell you just how fun and great it is. But we really want you to be on this journey for you. This is about you. We're facilitators, but we're here facilitating you and what you want to do. So those are the logistics. And if you are ready to join us, then message one of us and reach out. And Michelle, did you want to say something?
I just wanted to say, it's just like you said, Maisha, I love the spiritual constipation, honey, because you are so full. I started this intentional healing journey because I was just tired. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like I was just complacent and I was just kind of stuck in this funk and I couldn't get out. I was, going through depression. I was having panic attacks. I couldn't quite figure out why I couldn't get to the next level. I wanted to get to the next level. And it really was just all of the baggage that I was carrying. And for me, I started with this conference stuck. And then this was the next thing after fasting that I did, because I met Vancito when I was fasting. And he talked about meal work in this book and how the work changed his life. And when he did the course initially, when I tell you I didn't even know the amount of stuff. I call it the in the pit of the belly stuff. I didn't even know how much was in there. And this is what happens is that if you would have asked me if I had an issue with unworthiness, I would have said, oh, honey, no, I'm good. I love myself. What are you talking about? But in this work, I realized that there was some unworthiness in there. That is why I was making the choices that I was making. It is that thing that once you start unpacking and once you just, like Maisha said, this is a journey, honey, and this is the beginning. But once you make a conscious decision to, one, be open to receive the healing, right? Open yourself up, because you don't even know what all is in there, but open yourself up to it. Things start happening. Things start shifting. Your life will change. This joy that I have in my spirit, everyone says it to me, you look different. And I'm like, that's because before I was faking joy. Now this is internal joy. this is what it feels like. This is what it looks like. And I just want that for everyone. This is a beautiful feeling. Yes.
Amen. And that sizes it up. That sizes it up. Like, who are you really? You know, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm great.
Right.
No, you're not.
Not
you're
so
not
much.
Great.
Exactly.
No, not so much. You're surviving. You know, yeah,
Exactly.
okay, you're grateful. You know, we have roofs over our heads. You know, we have food. We have, you know, we have the basic. You know, but are you really happy though? Are
Right.
you really living the life that you really want to live? And we're not talking about money. Like, money has nothing to do with this. Money has nothing. Now, it doesn't hurt, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what money can't buy. Because believe me, there are a lot of people with more money than God that's miserable and sick, okay, and would give it all up to be happy and healthy. Okay, so it's not the money. We're talking about that internal joy that you just spoke about. Yeah. I just started experiencing that within the last decade. I was depressed for 35 years, functionally, but faking happy, faking okay, faking well, raising kids like that. So imagine what they didn't get from me. Now, they tell me I'm a great father, but imagine what I could have given them if I was really present. You owe it to the ones you love. They don't want, believe me, they don't want to see you sick. They don't want to see you miserable. They know that you're miserable. They know it. They know it, man. But they don't want to see that. You know, they don't want to see that. So it's your responsibility, you know, to grab the bull by the horns. And we're talking about you, because no one can do it for you. No one. Okay? Money's not going to buy it. A new job's not going to buy it. The vaccine is not going to buy it. I had to bring that up. Listen, you know, you have, you know, I'm telling you, and like Maisha says, the only way to get to it is to go through it. The only way to get to it is to go through it. If you're ready, and hey, this is not for everybody. You may not be ready to heal. Now,
yeah,
look,
no, it's not for everybody.
I'm not saying this to scare anybody away, but we're talking about, are you ready? Are you ready to be the leading lady, the leading man in the role of your life? Because right now somebody else is playing your role. You're not. You're not the lead. You're not the Michael Jordan. You're not the Michael Jordan of your life. You're not. You're dunking in a baseball game right now. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
That's good.
You're throwing a touchdown in a soccer game right now. You're not playing by the rules. So if you're ready, I'm talking about ready, because you got 3 people right here that's going to pull, you know, hey, we're going to tell you, hey, wait a minute, you know, and you have to allow us, you have to be coachable. So like I said, this is not for everybody. You have no idea how many people I've turned away from these courses because they weren't ready. I used to interview people for this. And you know, I didn't accept everybody at first. Okay, so if you're ready, you have myself, you have Michelle, and you have Maisha. And let me tell you something, you couldn't be in any better hands, if I could say so myself.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
We are all here. Bianca, hey, Bianca is on. Bianca's an alum like Michelle. I feel like we've got alumni now.
Yes,
alumni now. So I think we can wrap it up for tonight. So it's there in the post. We begin September 13th. If you have any questions about anything, message Vancito, Michelle, myself, and we will, you know, give you the information that is necessary. There is an energetic exchange for this, because you are investing in yourself.
definitely.
You're invested in yourself. That's what this is about.
And you are worth it.
You are worth it. That's right. All right, all. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back for more, and you know, so just stay tuned to all 3 of our pages. Make sure you follow so that you don't miss anything, and we will see you inside of Reflections. Have a good night.
Good night.